We were kind of thinking, what would we like to do as retirement? We kind of thought initially of moving away, kind of getting off the grid, getting back to nature. And that's really where the idea sort of began. And then we really started looking for properties. And it's almost like the sanctuary just took on a life of its own. People kind of don't take you seriously when you're talking about, oh, we're gonna rescue cows and we're gonna rescue pigs. And one of the most important things that a farm sanctuary does, obviously, is rescue farm animals, animals that people typically eat for food, and lets them live out their lives in, the most natural way possible, and gives them a lot of love and respect and care that you would provide for a companion animal like a dog or a cat. Animals typically can come from hoarding cases. Animals can fall off of trucks being transported to slaughter or transported to a different farm. By no means are we naive enough to think we would rescue every animal. But our goal is to rescue the animals that we can and make a difference in their life, but then also make a difference in people's lives by giving them the opportunity to interact and experience and have a relationship with farm animals. Because I think typically farm animals are out of sight, out of mind. There's probably about 3.5 million pigs being raised for food in Indiana, and most people have never seen a pig. So farm sanctuaries give people the opportunity to see a pig in real life, for one, and for two, to really see how much they're like other animals. They enjoy to play. They run around and kick their feet up and do circles and joy. Our pigs especially love to be loved on. They seek attention and belly rubs, just like your dog comes up to you and wants to be rubbed. So farm sanctuaries play a very important role of just really showing the individual personalities of farm animals, but also the similarities of farm animals with, people as well as animals. I think sometimes it is kind of a grasp for people to think you're saving farm animals versus, you could be saving dogs and cats, but you could also be saving people. There are a lot of dollars and time and energy that goes into any rescue organization. For us, it's really simple. There are 59 billion animals being raised for slaughter in the United States alone. And there's not a lot of advocacy for those animals. There's a lot of advocacy for dogs and cats. Farm animals, like I said earlier, are really out of sight, out of mind. And we want to bring them into the light because I feel like the things that are happening to farm animals is really kind of cutting off a part of ourselves, that we're just really in denial and having that disconnect between, what happens to a farm animal to end up on our plate every day. And, for us, it's just about kind of putting our energy here and letting that energy kind of ripple out into the community. And so far, just with our neighbors, going to the store and telling people what we're doing, we've really gotten no pushback. Everyone's been excited. And, it's kind of something I always say, how can you argue with compassion? We just really want to give people the opportunity to have that experience, to come to the sanctuary, to be involved, be with the animals and, see them for who they are. And ultimately from that, make some different choices in their life about, what's on their plate, who's on their plate. The bigger piece of that is also, our hope and our vision is really to create a community. We always say this isn't our sanctuary. This is really the community sanctuary. And we want this to be a place that people can just really come and feel at home and connected.